once a woman hits 30, she cannot love you. Okay. And the marriage is not because she loves you. Okay. That marriage is for her to show to other people that she could fix her past, that she messed up.
Mims.
We're 6 feet tall and make $100,000 a year. It's
Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Enter the manosphere.
Of course. How can I assist you today?
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Will do, sir.
I don't think I know that I'm single because truly at heart I'm the problem.
Black in the Midwest, opinionated, loud, argumentative.
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Yes, this is it. You clicked on our classic thumbnail that says, guess who looks stupid now? Or guess who looks stupid again? These are the videos you need to save and share. Why?
Why?
Because these are the true Manosphere and Red Pill talking points. The kind that can't be denied, can't be disputed. They will checkmate any naysayer and discreditor every single time. Like I always say, women will always tell on themselves. Just let them talk long enough and ask the right questions. So what is the right question?
I'm going to attempt to do something real, and it just depends on how much you guys want to participate. The question is that I want to ask everybody, why do you think you're single? And if it's just because you're not looking for anything, then that's all you have to say. But if you are looking for something and you have the courage to say that you are, even though you haven't found him yet, that would be kind of cool.
Classic open question, not yes or no. The kind of question that lets her talk. Shout out to Counterpoint for this.
So with that being said, is anybody comfortable with that? Yeah. Okay.
This is key. The women on this panel, they are fully comfortable with everything they're about to say. Everything. So brace yourself. Let's get into it.
Why do you think you're single?
I think I'm single. One, I was very career focused for a long time. But now that I have built that, I've been learning how to kind of manage my time better. And I haven't had the opportunity to give that a chance, but I think managing my time has been a real focus in this healing year that I've been doing.
Modern women are career focused. In other words, they prioritize educating themselves to be a wife for their future employer. That's why it doesn't matter what men want. That's why she sucks at being a girlfriend, because that's not what she prioritized. So now that she's reached her goal, career woman, accomplished, successful, she's looking for a wife, not a husband, a wife. But the moment she finds a man wife, that turns her off. Welcome to dysfunction.
But also I have really weird hobbies. My house is very like Victorian type of style. I work at a thrift store. I have very odd furniture. I have taxidermy with like hats.
Run! Get to the chopper!
So I will say have weird hobbies.
Guys, she is the one saying this. Weird hobbies. art furniture, taxidermy cats, Victorian house, as the saying goes. When somebody tells you who they are, believe them. She knows it's weird. She knows it's odd. She is fully aware. That's what I want you to take away.
First things first, I think I'm single because I live in the Midwest. I'm black. I'm opinionated. I'm a lot of things that I think a lot of men right now don't want, but I don't also only date men.
This is pure gold. How to confirm every stereotype and red flag about black women in dating in 15 seconds.
I feel like I've just been dating guys that are underqualified to date me. Is that harsh? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jayla Coriana. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when I post new videos. Today I have another chit chat. Get ready with me. Today's topic of discussion is going to be dating. And guys, you guys love when I talk about this. I think it's just like the girly thing. Like, I know when I get around my friends, I'm always like, girl, what's the tea on your situation? What's the tea? Ooh, 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 ooh. So I understand why you guys like these type of talks. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my makeup. We're going to go ahead and jump in. Into this talk, girl. I decided that I want to do a colorful look, like a purple, so I am going to be using Huda Beauty for my eyes. I'm going to be using two palettes. So the first palette is a Desert Dust palette, and then the second one is a nude palette. But they have a lot of purples and cranberry. A lot of you guys are also having a hard time like dating in today's society. You guys are also having glitters. So I'm going to see what I can come up with as we talk. So the reason why I want to have this discussion is because, well, a lot of you guys are also having a hard time like dating in today's society. And recently, for some reason, I feel like I don't know, maybe it's just because it's the internet, but I feel like I get kind of like shamed for being single. Or say someone wants to validate me as a woman, or maybe the opposite, like tear me down as a woman. Instead of like everything that I am, they try to attack like, oh, she's this but she doesn't have a man, but she can't keep a man though.
Yeah. All right, yep, we back. So that was a waste of 30 minutes. I don't know why nobody told me. But yeah, wasted 30 minutes. So I guess we need to run that back. All right, let's go over that list again. So 10 traits of a low value woman. I can cut out I think I can cut out shit from a live stream afterwards, like edit it. I hope so. All right, let me finish eating my chips.
She said it herself. I'm from the Midwest. Don't say you're from the Midwest just to make everybody in that area look bad. She's black. Yes, black women have to work extra hard because the stereotypical behavior she just displayed, it's not only ingrained in men's minds, it's been a hot topic in this space since the beginning of YouTube and even many years before that. Once again, she knows exactly what she brings to the table, and she's saying it out loud to a camera in front of people like it's a personality quirk and not a product defect. I'm opinionated. Translation, I'm combative. I'm difficult to deal with. I'm a lot of things that men don't want right now. Translation, I'm not feminine. I'm disrespectful. I'm exhausting to be with. I know my market value and I'm overpriced. I also don't only date men. Translation, I bring chaos. Now, pay attention to what she says next.
I think the reason I'm single is also because I've actively like
All right, let's get it. Okay. 10 traits of a low quality woman. Number 1, tattoos. Tattoos are a sign of rebellion or trauma. Either way, no bueno. 2, arrogance, self-explanatory. Pearson, same thing, rebellion and trauma. More than 3 bodies. I feel like her pair bonding ability is highly questionable after 3 bodies. Loud, that's self-explanatory. Disrespectful, and look, any woman can be disrespectful in a moment, here and there. It's not cool, but we human. But if she's so disrespectful where you can just describe her, generally speaking, a disrespectful woman, yeah, that's a no-go. Dresses revealing. It's just the sign of being a hoe. Like, wholesome women don't walk around with their boobs and ass out. Mother material don't walk around with their boobs and ass out. Women who respect themselves and their bodies don't walk around with boobs and ass out. That'll tell you a lot about a woman. Feminist ideology. Look, self-explanatory. Club and bar hopper. After college, that phase should be over with. Clubs and bars are like low frequency places, and high quality people don't frequent them often. It's not exactly a positive environment. And positive, good, wholesome women keep themselves in positive, upstanding environments. Clubs and bars, not it. Toxic friendships, yes, a no-go. Birds of a feather flock together. And even if she's the exception, they're not going to stop until she's one of them. So, big red flag. Competes with men, you know the type. The ones that say, I can't find a man on my level, or men are intimidated by me, Or men always compete with me. No, you're always competing with them. Next comes from a broken home, self-explanatory, trauma, drama with family, bad values, usually questionable morals, usually when they come from a broken home, not always. Combative, always like to argue, go back and forth. If she has a temper, it's a no. Every little thing make her fly off the handle. It's not a good thing to experience. Every time she disagree with you, it's a big ordeal. Uses a lot of profanity. Obviously, it's trashy. It signals low IQ, lack of discipline. Just not a good look. Heavy on social media. She's going to care more about likes and hearts than she care about tuning in with you and the family y'all trying to create. And outside of it being annoying for that reason, it's just obnoxious in general. You try to watch TV with her, she on her phone. You try to have a conversation with her, she on her phone. Try to go out to eat with her, she on her phone. Just always on that fucking phone. Super obnoxious. Entitled. She feel entitled to men's money. She feel entitled to men's protection. She feel entitled to everything from a man just because she's a woman. And that's ridiculous. Never takes accountability and never apologizes. Well, no woman wants to take accountability for anything negative. That's pretty much all women. But there are some women who will apologize. Women do actually realize when they're wrong. They do. Like when your woman just spazzed out on you for a stupid reason, she knows she was wrong for it. Now you got some women who will apologize once they realize it, and a lot of women who won't. 19, selfish. That's self-explanatory. 20, content creator. That's a black flag deal breaker. Here are the ones that I think you could work with. Tattoos, depending on where they are, how big they are, everything like that. More than 3 bodies, it's questionable, but it depends on what the situations were. It can be an exception made, just depending on the woman, like I said, depending on the circumstances. Loud, yeah, you can get a bitch to not be as loud. That's something you can work with. Club and bar hopper, it depends. How long, what was the circumstance? Were you just going to a bar every week? It just depends. But that one's highly questionable. In fact, I take that one back. That's not one you can work with. Just leave that alone. Toxic friendships, she could stop being friends with those people. She could definitely stop being friends with those people, but it's definitely something to look at because a good woman is naturally going to get rid of those toxic friendships after a while, I think. But I'll put an asterisk by it. The other one, entitled, I think a woman can be kind of trained out of being entitled a little bit. Might be able to work with that one. And doesn't take accountability, that's every woman, so that's why I put an asterisk by that one. Never apologizes. That's an area a woman may be able to grow. But other than that, all these other ones are black flag deal breakers I just wouldn't deal with at all. But isn't it crazy? Like, look at this list. This is a list of 20 things. What percentage of American women do you think only have like 3 of these? Or what percentage of American women do you think have none of these? That I would say that's damn near impossible. But even if we just set the bar to 3, what's the percentage of women who only have 3 of these? Leave your predictions below.
Recently, for some reason, I feel like I talk. So the reason why I want to have this discussion is because, well, a lot of you guys are also having a hard time like dating in today's society, and recently, for some reason, I feel like I don't know, maybe it's just because it's the internet, but I feel like I get kind of like shamed for being single, or say someone wants to validate me as a woman, or maybe the opposite, like tear me down as a woman. Instead of like everything that I am, they try to attack like, oh, she's this, but she doesn't have a man, but she can't keep a man though. And it just blows my mind to think.
Yeah, men are judged by their success and their strength and things like that, and women are judged by their sexuality and if they can keep a man and start a family. It's never going to change. It's been like that since the beginning of time. It's never going to change. Get over it. Just move on with your freaking life. Let me just say this. There is no good reason for a woman to be single past 23, especially if she look like something. And that's why people shame her. Like, what's the problem? You cute, you this, you that, you so smart and this and that. Why can't you keep a man? It's a very good question. If a woman is single after 23, 24, 25, it's a good... If a woman is single past 23, 24, 25, she's a problem. She's a problem. Unless she hasn't dealt with men at all in any capacity this whole time, which we know is a very slim chance. It happens, but very slim chance. If a woman been dealing with boys and men since 15, 16 and end up 23, 24, 25 still single, it's not because she's a good woman. It's not because she's a good woman. I'll tell you that. That's not why she's single, because she's so fucking great. Good women don't struggle to date. And not only that, good women don't struggle to attract that man and then maintain that man. That's all you need to know. A woman's been in more than 3 relationships since 18. The only thing you need to know to determine that a woman is a bad woman romantically, or very likely to be a bad woman romantically, is she's been in more than 3 relationships since 18. That's really all you need to know.
The opposite, like tear me down as a woman. Instead of like everything that I am, they try to attack like, oh, she's this but she doesn't have a man, but she can't keep a man though. And it just blows my mind to think that, you know, in our society that women, because it's not really men that do this, it's women, that women like do that to other females, knowing how trash guys are. Like, we tear another woman down, like...
Yeah. Nobody hates women more than women. The worst misogynist on the planet doesn't hate women more than the average woman does. Never get that fucked up. And oh, men are trash. Yeah, when a woman are... Okay, you talking about men are trash. By the time a woman on the internet talking about men are trash, she's 10 times trashier than the trashiest men she ever effed with. That is another huge sign that a woman is a very low quality woman. She on the internet talking about men are trash. Talking about 50% of the world's population is trash. You don't think she got 50 nice guys in her inbox right now that she would have never given a chance to before and still won't today? But men are trash. The fuck out of here. Okay, let me get this off my chest. Yeah. Men are trash. Translation. Dumb chickenese translation. Top 5% of men, top 5% men won't do what I want them to do and won't commit to me and make a honest woman out of me because I ain't worth it. That's what men are trash means in dumb chickenese. That's the dumb chickenese translation.
This is women, that women like do that to other females, knowing how trash guys are. Like, we tear another woman down like, oh, you can't keep a man, when no, in fact, the men can't keep us. Honestly, y'all, like, women are doing their dang on thing. We're going to college, we're starting the businesses, we're making money, we're making over 100K a year.
No, you're not. Let's slow down, man. Slow down.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna let the camera keep rolling. Okay,
This is not, doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Women are not making over $100,000 a year, statistically speaking. Some are, a small percentage are. But if we want to speak in generalities, and that's the best way to speak if we're talking to a big audience, women aren't making 6 figures a year. Men aren't making 6 figures a year if you want to speak in generalities. So stop lying, man. Just stop fucking lying.
college, we're starting the businesses, we're making money, we're making over 100K a year, young too. Like, females are doing it, and guys are kind of struggling now. Like, it's the pool of guys that are making, you know, at these companies, making a lot of it ain't a lot of them. Okay, so let's give us a pat on the back, because these guys need to keep up. They're struggling out here.
But here's the thing. Yeah. You see that smile on her face? She seemed happy to say men are struggling. Look, women are struggling worse than men, because men make more money a year than women. How about that? And it's very demonic of you to have a smile on your face talking about humans struggling. Type of men you want would never even use that lingo of keeping up with you. The men you want, you don't have to tell them to keep up. You wouldn't even talk to the men that you're really attracted to like that. Because he'd be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And you would shut the fuck up. Because he's that dude. Let's pull this up real quick. Let's see how many of these things she crosses off. So tattoos, yeah, she got tattoos. I saw some tattoos on her wrist. So let's keep tabs. That's one she got. Arrogant, yep, she arrogant, definitely. I'm making all these 6 figures and men need to catch up, definitely arrogant. Piercings. I didn't see any piercings, so I'll give her that one. More than 3 bodies, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to her. Yes. Loud, yes, another one. Disrespectful, yes. Dress is revealing, yes, her tits are showing. Feminist, yes. Club and bar hopper, I can't confirm. Toxic friendships, I can't confirm. Competes with men, yep. Comes from a broken home, I can't confirm. Combative, I can already tell, yep. Temper, can't say. Uses a lot of profanity, I won't say that yet. Heavy on social media, yep. Entitled, yep. Doesn't take accountability, yep, because she talking about men are trash. That's not taking accountability, yep. Selfish, yep, sounds selfish. Content creator, yep. So yeah, it's safe to say she's a no. She's a low value woman based on my metrics. But we didn't need for me to go through that to come to that conclusion, did we?
Making a lot of it ain't a lot of them. Okay, so let's give us a pat on the back, because these guys need to keep up. They're struggling out here. Let me go ahead and do my eyebrows, because see, we can talk all day about this. I do have some new products today, so I'm going to be using the Urban products. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. So this is my first time using this primer on my face. Here we go. So in the winter time, I mean, it's the winter time and I don't get as oily, but I do have to use a primer because I have oily skin. So the one that is my favorite, I've been using it for years, is the Becca Evermatte Poreless. I just haven't found a...
Yeah. Let's go back.
It's the winter time and I don't get as oily, but I do have to use a...
Now folks, if you will direct your attention to the bottom of the screen where she has the letter Q and a heart symbol by it, I wonder who Q is. Another Pookie that broke her heart, I'm sure. This is the trashy hood rat. Look, I don't hate her. I wish her the best, and I hope she find Jesus, and I hope she snap out of all this dingbat crap. Likely not, but I'm pulling for her. But yeah, I wonder who Q is. And I wonder, is he self-employed in the streets, that is. Anyway, let's get back into it.
So in the winter time, I mean, it's the winter time and I don't get as oily, but I do have to use a primer because I have oily skin. So the one that is my favorite, I've been using it for years, is the Becca Evermatte Poreless. I just haven't found a primer that actually competes. I will try other primers and stuff, but honey, the oils have to be controlled for me. I'm gonna put this on right before I do my foundation because it does it literally takes away the oils and it looks white. So
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. She looks better just like she is right now. Now, granted, I don't think this is no makeup, but she's about to paint her face up to look worse. It's just ironic to me. I don't know.
foundation because it does it literally takes away the oils and it looks white. So let me do my eyebrows. Okay, so where are we going to start and where is this going to go? I'm just going to talk. I don't have like an end point or a start point, but let's talk about it. I think I've said this before. I'm single, but I'm dating. I'm open to meeting a guy and potentially being in a relationship, and if it doesn't work out, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm living life. Life will go on. I feel
Yeah, she's damaged. She's bitter. It sounds like she's already accepted defeat. I don't care if something don't work out, it's whatever. Yeah, by the time they get to this point where it's inconsequential if it work out or not, they're usually cooked. Irreversibly damaged. She's already predicting and coping with the fact that the next thing isn't going to work out. That's sad at this young age, because I think she's like 24 or something. That's sad.
out. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm living life. Life will go on. I feel like one piece of advice that I would give my younger self, and I know it's so hard to, like, when you're younger, it's so hard to like realize, and you have to be older to realize it. But my one piece of advice is like, yo, it's so many guys in this world. That one guy that you're like so obsessed over and he's like just everything, and then he ends up breaking your heart or doing something crazy and you like can't get over him, and you think that it's not going to be anybody else, and your self-esteem and your worth goes down because you're like, oh my god, this guy was so whatever.
Oh gosh, she rambles. Yeah. She rambles on and on and on. It's almost like she can't come up with a coherent sentence. That's a turnoff for men. I don't know if women know that or not. But here's the thing. Your value does go down with every failed situationship, hookup, fling, and relationship. You become more bitter, more jaded, more hateful towards men. Just overall a worse option for the next man. By the time a woman talking about there's plenty fish in the sea, yeah, it's over. Horrible dating option. By the time she on the internet talking about there's plenty of fish in the sea. You know, when they start talking about how many humans are on the planet, they cook relationship wise. It's 8 billion people on the planet. I ain't tripping about him and this and that one and that one. By the time you got to talk about the population size, yeah, you fucked up as a woman.
And your self-esteem and your worth goes down because you're like, oh my god, this guy was so whatever. In reality, that guy is trash. Like, it's going to be so many other guys out there that are just as cute, just as intelligent, does better things, can treat you better. I feel like when I was younger, I wanted to be in a relationship and I would get stuck on one person.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do, sweetheart. You're supposed to pair bond with one person and ride it out for life with them. That's what I'm saying. Their whole mentality gets screwed up. Once they go on the wrong path, they usually stay on the wrong path. And if they get back on the right path, it's 40 or 50. And it's way too late for it to even matter. Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do, babe. This is sickening.
in reality, that guy is trash. Like, it's going to be so many other guys out there that are just as cute, that's just as intelligent, does better things, can treat you better. I feel like when I was younger, I wanted to be in a relationship and I would get stuck on one person for no reason at all. Like, I don't know, I think it's just a female thing. Like, we'll meet a guy and we just really like him and we want to invest our time into one person. In reality, we should just be dating to date.
That's literally the worst. Oh my goodness.
Like, what? What?
It's literally the worst dating advice any woman could give. Just date to date. You don't have time or the luxury to just date to date. As I just said before, you're degrading with every failed situation. The more men women date, the less chance they will ever stay with one man for a lifetime. I'm gonna say it again. The more men women date, the less chance she will ever stay with one man for a lifetime. She's just racking up bodies and bad experiences. That's the absolute worst advice for women on the dating market. Just date to date. See what you like. Ride on different, ding dongs. See what positions you like. See what trips you like going on. See what different personalities you like. And by the end of that journey, your pair bonding ability is going to be completely shot. And your pussy is going to be completely blown out. And your brain is going to be completely fried. Dopamine receptors non-existent. Never mind. You're not smart enough to know any of this.
In a relationship and I would get stuck on one person for no reason at all. Like, I don't know, I think it's just a female thing. Like, we'll meet a guy and we just really like him and we want to invest our time into one person. In reality, we should just be dating to date. So as a 24-year-old, I feel like I just date to date and I don't put any like expectations on like, oh my god, like this really cute guy, and oh my god, like we could be together and we could be really cute and I like this and this is going to be long term. I don't think like that anymore.
Yep, I know. Yep. This is the same thing that Kendra G tell women. Just date to date. Have a roster, this and that. I don't care about the future anymore. I just date to date and enjoy the moment for the moment and just whatever happened, happened. Pray for this girl, y'all. Pray for her. This is why women should never give dating advice. They should have never gave these bitches internet to begin with.
And oh my god, like we could be together and we could be really cute and I like this and this is going to be long term. I don't think like that anymore. I like take stuff for what it is and I have fun in the moment, and if it works out, cool. If it doesn't, it'll be somebody else. So guys, that's not how I determine my worth at all.
Here's the thing, Toots. Yeah. Here's the thing, Toots. It doesn't matter what you set your worth as on a dating market. What men think is valuable is what matters on a dating market. Just the same thing go for men. What women think on the dating market matters when it comes to locking somebody down, not what men think of themselves. But y'all are so self-absorbed, you don't care about any of that.
If it works out, cool. If it doesn't, it'll be somebody else. So guys, that's not how I determine my worth at all. So for me, I don't know if you guys will be able to relate too much to this, but this is just, my personal dating problems. So I'm a pretty successful female at 24. Well, not pretty. I'm very successful. I think I don't congratulate myself enough or pat myself on the back enough.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Yeah. Do you hear the lack of self-awareness? I mean, men are egotistical too, but we have enough common sense and self-awareness to not be so blatant with it. Like I'm successful. Not only am I successful, I'm very successful. I mean, we not that on the nose with it. That's just cringe. But she don't know any better. Women do not know how to handle success. If they have any inkling of success, they think they're Oprah. And they're gonna scream it to the mountaintops.
At 24. Well, not pretty. I'm very successful. I think I don't congratulate myself enough or pat myself on the back enough. But yeah, I am projected to make $500,000 before I turn 26 years old. So at the age of 25, I will probably hit $500,000 salary. And a goal that I just really want to accomplish is hitting $1 million by the age of 30.
Okay, stop. I'm happy for you. But where is that projection come from? Where's that projection coming from? Who projected that? Forbes? No, seriously, like, how did they calculate those numbers? How did they calculate those projections? This bitch is just talking, man. I'm just getting the feeling you just running off at your mouth now. Yeah. I don't even know if that meme played. I need to fix. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this on the spot. Did that meme play, y'all? Did that this is just a nigga talking shit meme play? Somebody let me know in the comments if that played. This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody caught up in all that shit. Guess that meme didn't play. That's whack. Alright, hold on. Cause I want to break down what she just said. Let's get the donations up if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, pinned to the top of the chat. Also in the description. Or you could do Super Chat, Super Sticker. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Somebody remind me when I'm signing off to edit the beginning of this video so I can chop off the bullshit part. Let me try something real quick.
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
Okay, yeah. So let's just say we believe her that she makes a lot of money and she's projected to make 500K in the next couple of years. That's not going to do anything but hurt her dating options. The more successful women become, the higher they want to go far as a top tier man. So if she make 500,000, she going to feel like she's entitled to a man who make 1 million. And this is why I say female success is pointless, because she's going to want a man to still pay most of the bills and she just cover vacations and groceries with her 500K. And that's stupid and pointless. She should have just stayed a waitress and tried to get a millionaire man that way. I mean, I get it. She's going to be in the room with those guys maybe because she developed that success. But those top tier dudes don't want boss babes and they don't want competition. They don't want to come home and be excited about $1 million deal they just closed for you to be like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm about to close one next week though. Top tier men don't want to deal with that. But look, she don't get any of this. By the time she realizes everything I just said, it'll be way too late. She'll be half a century.
Hit $500,000 salary. And a goal that I just really want to accomplish is hitting 1 million by the age of 30. I think that I can do it. I think that I'm very capable of it. And I am working every day to get there. I mean, I struggle, I fumble, but that is like a top goal for me. And I feel like growing up, I would have never thought that was possible. And I'm speaking on it because I didn't have someone to look at or to look up to, and they say like, oh, like I want to make $1 million before whatever age, or I want to make whatever amount business wise, to say, oh my God, like it's black females out here doing that, you know, that weren't like celebrities. Because I feel like celebrities, you see their money and you see how they live, but you don't feel like it's touchable. So I never felt like it was somebody that was like regular, you know, normal, that I could look up to, that I felt like, oh my God, like this is a realistic goal.
Yeah. But here's the thing. When women touch money like that, it's to give it back to designers. It's not to build a legacy in the family. It's just to blow it on frivolous materialism. That's why I just have a hard time respecting female success. It's not used for righteous reasons on any level. I mean, granted, she could do what she want with her money, but she's not making all this money to contribute to a family one day. She's doing it to get a bigger walk-in closet, flex more on social media. I'm not saying men don't flex who got riches, but they start families and legacies with it too. Never mind. Her success is going to be the reason why she doesn't continue the bloodline. When a man gets successful, that's the reason he is definitely going to continue it.
Regular, you know, normal, that I could look up to, that I felt like, oh my God, like this is a realistic goal. So that's why I put out financial goals of mine, because I want other girls who watch me, who never really thought about, you know, far off or like the big goal. Like, you should, like it's realistic. If you plan it out and work hard to it, you can do it. So with that being said, I am a whole lot of woman for a guy, especially a guy that is 24, 25, 26, 21, 22, 23. You know, I don't know if you can handle all of this.
I don't even know where to start. Handle all of what? Well, look, she right about that. Any man in his right mind not gonna want to handle all of this negative energy, all this entitlement, all this nonsense, all this arrogance, just all this bad. Men aren't worried about what you make unless you about to give them something of it. Yeah, she's definitely gonna be talking about men are intimidated by me. I already know she says that now. She just said it just now. Men are intimidated by me. Okay, she's right. Most 24-year-olds aren't making $250,000. So you just priced yourself out of the dating market. It's not really a flex. You're just gonna be possibly some rich loser who can't keep a man around. See, because look. Yeah. If she heard me say that, she would say, "Well, how am I a loser? I probably make more than you." That's not what life is about, honey. How much money you can make. Who cares if you're sitting in a big mansion by yourself committing? Well, who cares if you're in a big mansion with a nice car if you're sitting in that mansion contemplating sewer ride every night? That's still a loser. That's still losing in life. All these millions with nobody to leave it to but a cat. That's loser shit. Money don't unlame you. It really don't.
21, 22, 23. You know, I don't know if you can handle all of this over here. I'm a whole lot to deal with. I'm a whole package that most guys are not ready for, if we're being really freaking honest.
It's cope. Yeah. It's all cope. You're an undesirable woman for a serious relationship. From the type of men I know you want a serious relationship from. So to cope with the fact that the men I want don't want me, I'm gonna say they just can't handle a real woman. Stupid.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Look, I think we get the picture. I don't think I can expound on this anymore. Let's get the update. This was 7 fucking years ago. Oh shit, this was 7 years ago, folks. Woman is officially 31 years old now. Officially past the wall. What do y'all think? Want to make some predictions? Is she married with kids now? 7 years since she made this video. Let's see what she's up to. Any wagers? Any wagers? Married with kids, anybody? I'm proud of her. She got 249,000 subscribers. I'm proud. Let's see what happened. Let's see if she succeeded as woman, not as man. I'm not checking if she succeeded as woman, or I'm not checking to see if she succeeded as man in a woman's body. I'm checking to see if she succeeded as woman in woman's body. Let's check it out. This was from a month ago, y'all. And what do we see? I'm with my girlies. We twerking half naked in the closet. Oh, travel girly. Oh, my tits are out on YouTube. Oh, this is fucking sad. But you know what? We're not gonna use that as the update. We're gonna use that as the update. It don't get any more stereotypical than this. Remember, she's past the wall. Let's see what she's been up to. Okay. Woo! Yeah, she look old in this picture. See, sometimes when you get done up in makeup, it makes you look older. Anyway, see what she's been up to lately. A year ago. What is? Oh gosh. Okay, bro, we got to check that one out too. Okay, I bought my dream white sofa. Okay, I furnished my ATL Airbnb. I furnished my ATL Airbnb. We needed this escape, more traveling with the girlies. I'm not seeing a man here. Cook with me in my 30s. Yikes. North Carolina luxury apartment. It looked like she's successful. I wonder how many psych meds she on though. I always bounce back. Our first date. We're gonna go over that one. Everything changed. My soft life love era. Oh gosh. We might have to check that one out too. We ain't gonna look at these videos long. It's over. Birthday countdown. It's probably another relationship failing. Picking up the pieces. Yep. Look, I don't wish any ill on her. I don't. But these women are just so lost and so tapped in with Satan. I don't know. All right, let's look at some of these.
You guys, I just walked into a decorated hotel.
Okay, this was from a year ago. Oh gosh. Here's the thing. A lot of these women, she's not a horrible looking girl. They've dated millionaires. It's not that they can't attract certain type of dudes, but there's no coincidence that it never works out. They're broken, and plus they got the wrong expectations. You want a Mr. 0.5? You're not going to be the only vag he swims in. They just need to accept that from the jump. And you need to get on his program. He's not getting on your program. That's why a lot of these relationships don't work. They just don't get it.
We're going to Atlanta. My suitcase isn't packed. I need to leave in like 10 minutes. So that's what we have going on. So I need to throw some stuff in the suitcase. I'm leaving for the weekend.
Okay, we get the point. She had a man a year ago. So let's see.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa. Set it up, it's on the floor. He claimed that he faithful, he up. Every time I pop out, they be screaming out like, whoa.
Okay, this was 4 months ago. So let's see if she has a boyfriend. Let's see if we can get a dating update.
Kids, we are still all 5-star reviews. We are going strong. I started my Airbnb April 1st. I took the whole month of March to decorate. So 30 days in Atlanta to decorate the place, have all the stuff come in, you know, all of that. And then by April 1st, we were set to launch this Airbnb, and I am preparing for, which is a little over $8,000 for his stay. He is coming from Italy. His job has him doing something here, and this was the place that he picked. I'm so happy and excited that my Airbnb is doing so well and that the guests love staying here. The bed was stripped already. Like, my guests leave this place like so clean.
See, let me touch on this real quick. See, a woman like this, well, they're like, some women really are just ambitious. They go out there and get it. Like, okay, as a black sister, I commend you for getting out there and breaking generational curses and shit on one end, but then on the other end, like, I know it doesn't lead anywhere. It doesn't lead to a wholesome black family being created. See, this is what I mean by I kind of don't support female success, because nothing comes about from it but big female egos and a whole lot of materialism. See, me, I support shit based on what the overall outcome is going to be of the thing. Not just, oh, I support your sister just because you a bitch getting money. Like, no, what's the end goal of all this? Another mentally ill, rich, crazy, post-war woman who can't keep a man to save her life. That's the end goal of all this. No kids to pass it all down to. That's like, so what's the point of me supporting it? I mean, if you're pro black families getting created, should you support black female success? I would support it if she had a family. Like if she was married with kids, I'd be like, yeah, get that money, you know, run it up for your kids, run it up for the fam, run it up for the family office, so to speak. But she can't keep a relationship. So it's just going to be another rich, bitchy woman spreading her misery. I can't support that. Yeah, facts. Facts, X. How many Coach bags does it take to fill an empty heart?
So clean, and like they respect this place so much. And so I'm just the actual downstairs. I had to do 3 loads of laundry, warm and cozy. So I might throw is because we already good. Sometimes the trash is already Airbnb. Oh, I have to handle some stuff from Airbnb. I have to be done on September 5th when they came, and it was supposed to be replaced, and it is. I got some crayon apple. Divide the room. My child is with me and he likes watermelon.
Here we go. Yep, dog or cat that she calls a child. Yep. It never fails. The dog or cat that she sees as her child. This is sad, man. This is really sad. So yeah. Let's be clear. You know, by the time she's 50 or 60, all the millions are going to this little pup. This is where all the money is going. To this little doggy right here. Only top-notch dog food and water up for the rest of their lives.
Harlem is with me. My child is with me and he likes watermelon. You need a watermelon book you up?
And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Some of these women really aren't bad people. They just get really fucked up because they don't know any better and they were never meant to run their own lives. I mean, she did a great job running her own life on the business side. But outside of that, her life is a train wreck. A bunch of bullshit friends that she think are real friends, but really be hating on her behind her back. Can't keep a man to save her life. Probably won't have kids, but want them, but just can't facilitate a relationship long enough to have them. It's a train wreck outside of her financial success. But my point is, like, she might not be a bad person. It's not really about that. She's just another lost female soul. Not a bad person, but just another lost soul that needs some male guidance. Maybe not in the business world, but in every other area of her life.
We love him. We some watermelon heads, right, Harlem? I want to shower as well. Hey. A shouting piece. This is how it is to have kids. I act like I haven't had Harlem for 7 years. This is my baby for 7 years. He said, girl, you know we do the watermelon.
See where he at. See what's going on today. Hey.
I got more flowers. Pink ones and red ones this time.
That's not the sense. He's like, bro, like, I just want to just have it secured. I'm like, cool, okay.
All right, guys, I waited last.
That sounded like a YN. That sounded like a hood nigga. That ain't sound like no corporate, upstanding guy. That sounded like a young hood dude. Like, who cares? Like, you 31, showing flowers and stuff on social media, that don't mean anything. It's time to start having some kids and really getting this show on the road. I mean, maybe you don't want kids, but I'm just saying, like, grow the fuck up. Nobody cares if you got flowers at 31. You've been doing the same for a decade. Whoop-de-doo, another guy got you flowers. Like, so what? When are you getting married? Like, when are we getting this show on the road? I'm happy she got a man, but what? I just don't. I'm assuming she got a man. I don't want her to lose. I want her to win. Whoever this guy is, I hope he's great. I hope they get married and have kids. Really, genuinely. That did sound like a hood nigga though. I ain't gonna lie.
Last minute and I didn't know what to do with my hair. So, and braids say, you guys. So we're about to
Let's see, what's the let's see, picking up the pieces. Oh, it's over. Wait, when was that video that I just played? Cause she might hold on. What video was that? I don't remember what fucking video that was. It wasn't one of these last two. These are more recent. Oh, it was one of these. Hold on. Can't remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it was before this one I'm about to play right now. Yeah, it was definitely before the one I'm about to play right now. It's over.
last few days in the 30s, you guys.
Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa. Set this up, it's on the floor. He claimed that he faithful, he up. Every time I pop out, they be screaming out like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. These diamonds make me stop. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. I have finally settled back into North Carolina and I'm getting myself on a routine to the point that I actually
I don't know if she got a boyfriend right now, but if she moving back and forth to different cities and states, that's not a serious relationship. I'm just gonna put it like that. She can't sit her butt cheeks down long enough to sustain a relationship with a man.
printed out, cook for myself. Girl, I want to make sure that I'm eating healthy quickly. Some organic candy. To do a reset. I feel like on my healing journey, I have learned a lot.
Oh, here we go with this shit.
Switch out some stuff in your kitchen so you be a little bit more healthier. Bon appetit! Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I want to do a reset. I feel like on my healing journey, I have learned a lot and I want to reset my life and kind of recenter myself in my routine. And I am back in North Carolina. If you didn't know, I did move to North Carolina. I do have an Airbnb in Atlanta, but back in North Carolina, we need a routine. Gym, hobbies, activities, like what is my everyday like? So I want to build that and I want to bring you guys with me on what it's like living alone and single at 30.
Yep. Just never fails, yo. It just never fails. They can't keep these women can't keep a man. They just can't do it. If she's gonna look, I hate to say this. I'm not wishing this on her, but it's just a prediction. She's never gonna be in a lifelong lasting relationship, even if she get in a relationship on her deathbed. Still fail in that relationship 7 years later. 7 years after the original video, still failing. At what time? At what point is it you? Like, boss babes are just not relationship material. They're moving around too much. Even if she was an incredible woman, she moves around too much and do too much to ever make it work. It's just over. It's just fucking over. Back on another healing journey. Back on another decentering men journey. Oh my gosh. Let me get off here, man. This is ridiculous.
Well, my birthday's coming up. My birthday is coming up, girl. So the year of 30 is coming to an end, girl. I'm about to step into 31. 31. I know I don't look it. Your girl's gonna pass as 24 when she needs to, okay? But your girl is grown. Your girl is not a little girl. Okay.
You still are a little girl mentally. I respect your business acumen, but you're still a little girl. This shit is crazy, bro.
Right now in life, peace is really important to me. And I think that's what this season of me being in North Carolina is all about. It's about peace and being comfortable in peace. I feel like a past version of myself operated in chaos.
You still operating in chaos at 30? I thought you learned your lesson 7 years ago with that first video. Look, let me get off here. These bitches is cooked. I wish them the best, though. I hope they find Jesus and get her life together. I really do. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play an asshole on the internet. Hold on, we got a donation. Shout out to D. Scott. He sent $5 in. He says, how do you recenter yourself when you are so self-centered? Never learn to deal with her chaos. Hence the moving around. Facts. It's facts, D. Scott. Thanks for the donation. Fuck it. Let's do this. On our way out. Everybody shout out D. Scott. I guess that shit didn't work. Maybe. No. Fuck it. All right, but yeah. Keep your blood sugar and your blood pressure down.
That's a hard nigga.
Oh,
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I don't win any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
Let me see something real quick. Six months ago. Our first date while I'm going broke. Jesus Christ. Look, all right. Let's see if we can get $5 more in donation and I'll stay on a little longer. Anybody got $5 more for me to stay on another 20, 30 minutes? Cash App, pinned to the top of the chat. PayPal at the top of the chat and in the description. Or Super Chat, Super Sticker. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. This was 6 months ago, so this was older than when she just moved back to wherever.
I'm happy to talk to God too. God, and you know you got me down here in this mess. Operating down here in mess.
Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa. Set it up, it's on the floor. He claimed that he faithful, he up. Every time I pop out, they be screaming out like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. These diamonds make me stop. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jayla Corey.
See, yeah. Let me just say this real quick. She's 30 here. She's 30. You too old to be wearing these revealing clothes. That should get played out at like 22, 23. But they don't know how to evolve into grown women. All they know is paint their face in a bunch of clown makeup, put weaves on top of their head, put hair on top of hair, and wear revealing clothing. That's all they know. They don't know how to mature. They don't have any idea how to become a grown woman. They know how to say they're a grown woman. I'm grown. No, you're not. When are you going to put your yits away? Why do you got to show yits to feel good about yourself? But never mind.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jayla Corian. If you're new, your girl is currently at her ATL Airbnb. Your girl has held it hostage for a few weeks in August. I closed off them books, girl, and I've been here. Look, I found me a little corner. This corner is tea. I love it.
Look like she's on the verge of crying. Is it just me? Or did she just get done crying before she start recording this video? See, that's the side they never gonna show. And I'm not happy about that. If they would just get over their ego, just never mind. Just let's continue. I genuinely do feel sorry for some of these women. Do.
Tea, I love it. So I'm getting ready to head out to happy hour. Your girl flat on her hair. She's feeling good, looking cute. Earlier today, I was
Peep. Now for the people who've been watching for almost the whole time. Peep this.
I found me a little corner.
Look what tattoo she got covered up. I guess Q was a guy. Cause she damn sure got that Q in that heart covered. Cause she damn sure got that Q in that heart covered up. Hopefully she learned a lesson about getting dudes' initials and stuff tatted on her. Now she got some big awkward flower right there. So I guess it didn't mean Queen of Hearts. You can't make this stuff up, folks.
Now, I had a boutique. I had a boutique and I was manually, getting orders, packaging orders. We're not doing that anymore. Your girl is a digital baddie and she can't be bothered with that. Like, yes, I want to sell products. Yes, I want to make money, but it would just be so much easier if I had fulfillment. And so that is why I'm going the drop shipping route. So what I am searching for is items that would go on Jayla's Closet, but not have to be fulfilled by me. So I still need a source for pieces that are quality, that my closet dolls would actually like. And so I've been looking at some of those things. Also, I found a new category, which is skincare. They have skincare products.
Here's the thing. Her hands, like, you could tell like she's getting older. Just by the hands. But here's what's sad. Well, clearly romantically she's broken. But like, even this whole aesthetic, it's just she's gonna just keep putting on more pounds of makeup, continue to try to show her tits. She's gonna be 60 trying to show her tits. The future is just the future is cringe. The future is cringe. Look, I said this last night. I think I might have even said it tonight. Once a woman gets on a certain path, she just on that motherfucker. And sometimes they realize that they fucked up, but it's usually at like 40 or 50 when it's already just over. This fucked up path that she's on now, she's been on it since 13 or 14. I said this last night. A woman has from about, let's just say, really, in fact, I'll say this. 9 times out of 10, the path that a woman is on between 14 and 18, so in high school, the path that a woman gets on in high school is usually the path she's going to be on for the rest of her life. If she's on some wholesome shit and just having one boyfriend and loyal to him, she end up married with kids, dude. If she jumping from guy to guy to guy in high school, she gonna be jumping from guy to guy. She gonna be jumping from guy to guy to guy until the deathbed. That's usually the pattern. Women got about 3 guys to get it right. If she don't get it right in 3 guys, it's gonna be a revolving door of men the rest of her life, more than likely. 3 strikes and they're out.
Things. Also, I found a new category, which is skincare. They have skincare products on there. I found a few products that I want to order. You can order samples, so I have ordered some samples of the skincare. So I have some discoloration on my inner thigh that I do want to brighten, and I want some products that could, you know, any type of dark spots that you have. And I also like scrape my leg, and so now I have a dark spot on my leg. AI, that was pretty cool. Okay, now listen, they have so many products that they even have spicy toys. They have spicy toys. It's like the top product, Academy of clothes. Came to the little Jayla's Closet pop-up. Basically gone. This has been a lot. Like, so this is her $100 box.
Like she like every top got to be low cut. Where's her daddy at? Who do they listen to other than their girlies? She needs some counsel. She need to seek counsel.
And another girl is coming tomorrow. I did have a girl that was going to buy this desk, but she hasn't hit me back because she needs somebody to come get it. So I don't know if she's getting it anymore, but I'm making my way. I'm trying. My back hurt. My back hurt. So yeah, I'm just about to kind of move everything back in, and then I can.
She just looked worn out. It's rough doing everything by yourself. If you had a man, that sure would be helpful, wouldn't it? Like, here's another thing. Do these women, I wonder if she invested for retirement? Because they make all this money, but usually they spend all this money. They make $250K a year, they spend $250K a year.
And go. I'm hungry. I gotta go get some food, and a drink would be great. Girl, a well-deserved snacky snack time. I got mussels, broccoli, and then we got ramen noodles to put inside of here. A margarita. I deserve, okay? I pour into the girls, then I pour into me a little food. Bum, 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 yep. They be jamming at this juicy crab. I love it. And add to their...
Okay, I'm worn out. All right. Make sure you keep your blood sugar and your blood pressure down to keep the Reaper from coming around. Make sure you get your yearly checkup so Satan don't catch up. RB Sensei out. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Maybe to go over Kendra. Yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. RB Sensei out.